Thanks for coming. I'll answer any questions for you.
Third row left, Dan.
Urban, how do you feel about the performance of your tight ends so far this season? Have they done what you've expected them to do?
In the pass game, just okay. Blocking, they're getting much better. They're all new, first-time really players. I know Rashad played a little bit last year. Luke's really a first-time player. We want more out of Jake Hausman, and Jeremy Ruckert's going to be an excellent tight end. So I'd grade him a B overall. You know, it's something we're still growing with. But in the pass game, we need to get them more involved.
Looks like Rucker played a little bit more last week. How have you guys kind of approached that with ramping up his playing time?
Yeah, that's Coach Wilson and Coach Hinton work together on that, and he's the exact what you go look for in recruiting. He's got a great future here.
Behind him, Andrew.
How satisfied have you been with the pass rush in the absence of Nick Bosa?
Average. I think we need to get a little bit better, and that ties in with our pass defense. Today was an excellent practice today, but you see guys like Tyreek and Jay Sean, we need more from him. I think obviously Chase Young is a very good pass rusher, and so is Draymond. So we just need a little bit more.
Seems like you've been blitz heavy as of late. Do you see that continuing?
I'm sorry?
Seems like you've been blitz heavy as of late. Do you see that
blitz heavy?
Right.
I don't think we've blitzed more than we normally do.
Third row, middle, Andy.
Coach, last week after the Indiana game, Dwayne said maybe there was a little lack of energy in the practice throughout the week. Leading up to this week, how does it seem like the energy of practice has gone?
Excellent practice today. I wasn't, I don't know if I'd agree. Sometimes heat takes the energy out of practice. Nice 60-degree day. So if I'm not sure what he meant, I'm going to go ask him when I leave here.
Well, I certainly didn't mean to bust
Well, what's your name? I'm going to say.
I'm just repeating what he said to us after the game.
That's good. It's all good. It's all good.
Front row right, Austin.
Urban, do you have an update on Jonathan Cooper's status this week?
Not yet.
Has it been you talked about the pass rush already, but you've had Nick out, Draymond got hurt a little bit, BB was hurt, Coop's dealing with something, and you expected this to be the strength of the team, and it feels like that's the one that's getting attacked with injuries every week. How frustrating is that for you?
It's for Larry, for everybody. You know, that is the strength of our team. And I wouldn't say it's not anymore, but it's, you start taking those names right up there out of that lineup, especially that first name you mentioned, and that's a difference maker, obviously. So every school's dealing with it, every team's dealing with it. Just keep going. And what I liked about number 11, got his first sack last week, and there's more to come.
Front row middle, Bill.
You just mentioned Jason Cornell. Could you describe his development? I mean, his guy's already graduated, I think, and you know, came in as a pretty highly touted guy and has been under the radar for a while. How would you kind of assess his career?
Just okay. You know, I just met with him the other week and said that how you finish, you know, there's been extraordinary stories around here of guys that have finished very strong, from the Stevie Millers to the, you know, there's Reed Fragles of the world that you just never heard of, and then bang, they come on, and he's a wonderful guy, good student. Like you said, he's got his degree. He's got Real Life Wednesday stuff. We've already helped him. He's got a nice career set up, but I'd love to have him to be able to come back here and show us children what he did on the field. So that's still, that final 2 chapters is still being written.
And final questions, front row right, Tim.
Yeah, Urban, Malik Harrison, what's his status?
Malik Harrison, still don't know. We'll know tomorrow.
Yeah, are they both in protocol, he and Jonathan Cooper?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yes.
In 1968, you were 4 years old, but what have you learned about that 1968 team? It seemed to be the start of this modern era of Ohio State football and success and stuff. What do you recall, or what do you recall learning about that 1968 team that made it special in your mind?
Well, I know a lot about the coaching staff. You know, that was when Lou Holtz came in for 1 year, and obviously Coach Bruce was on that staff. Mallory, I believe, was on that staff. The old AD here, Hugh Hyman, was on that staff. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, George Chomp, I'm sorry. Yeah.
George Chomp, yeah. But I know a lot about that team. I was only 4 years old at the time, but actually have a picture of it in my basement at the house, the 68 National Championship team.
Why? What?
Because I like Ohio State stuff.
Very good. Coach, thank you.